feel like what's keeping Ronda out of the octagon? Initially, they said it was an injury, like a knee injury or something. They targeted UFC 205. Now that's back to December, maybe January. After going through that, after being like invincible for so long, it's hard to really gather everything back. So to the general public, people may think Ronda's a little concerned, but I think she'll be back, but on her time. She doesn't have to rush.
I don't think I've been in a fight since I was age 21, 22. Fighting is hard. And when you find another way to make money, couldn't that be part of the problem with Ronda Rousey? It's very hard what you guys do. And if you figure out another way to stay paid.
Well, she makes the movies. She does all this other stuff. But reality is all that stuff comes with fighting. You know, you saw when she lost the fight, she lost a couple real big movie roles that had been promised to her when she was still the champion, when she was still this huge star. So it all comes with fighting. So eventually she will have to come back to the sport if she wants to continue doing everything else that she is doing. But you're right. It is when you make money in other ways, you start to think twice about the whole fighting thing.
UFC 205 now has a bit of a problem. No Rousey. Conor McGregor's probably going to be out 6 months with an injured foot. Who should headline UFC 205?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'd sit here and say I'd headline UFC 205, but there are different plans going right now. I'm sure the UFC has something in the pipeline. I am not sure, but Conor McGregor has an injury. But 6 months, if he goes to a doctor, he can be cleared as early as this week. You know, it's a suspension, but it's something that he needs to go to a doctor. So it's like a suspension pending a doctor's approval to get back to training. So he could headline it. You can always do Weidman. You know, Weidman's a New York guy. You could do Weidman. The state of New York, and the idea that it's the first time in New York, it's big enough that it'll sell itself.